Get Ripple, the bright new drink with that ring-a-ding flavor. Ripple.
All right, go.
Go with what?
Tell me a story. What am I drinking?
Okay. Oh, it's...
You wouldn't tell me until
I
we
made
were
this.
actually recording.
Oh, it doesn't matter that much. It's lemongrass and peppermint tea with spirulina.
Oh, that's why it's like mermaid green.
Yeah.
So it's just tea that you brewed?
Yeah.
And
from
then-
the herbs in my garden.
Oh, whoa, it's like real, like, homegrown tea?
I'm not buying anything. I'm still on no spend 2025. So that's from my garden. And the spirulina has been in my pantry for like a year.
It expired in 2018.
It doesn't expire. It's dried. It's dehydrated or whatever.
Why is it so sweet?
I think I put honey in it.
Oh, it's really good. It's really good. And it's like a mermaid color. I wonder if my teeth are going to turn green. Are they?
Probably.
Is my poop going to be green?
I don't know.
This is poop talk.
No, I don't like that. I don't want to listen to that.
You don't want to hear poop talk?
No, definitely not. And I don't want to watch people popping things on TikTok either.
I will gag. I will vomit.
As soon as I
Dr.
see...
Pimple Popper? No, thank you.
I can't
Scroll.
watch it.
Mm-mm.
It's so disgusting.
No, even the thought of it grosses me out. How is your no spend going?
Good. I have spent, let's see, what I actually bought other than groceries and gas, and I had to buy a prescription, but it was like $15. I bought a bag of dog food to donate to the fire relief donation thing.
I made a donation. I didn't do
Just money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah.
What organization?
VMSG,
Okay. Mm-hmm.
which is Veterinary Medical Surgery Group,
Yes.
I think. Yeah.
They
Just a
sent
local vet.
They sent a very nice email out to all of their, I guess, customers.
They're like,
patrons.
hey, remember how you gave us $7,000
Yeah.
for your dog's surgery?
Hey, how about some more?
Yeah,
But
pretty much.
they're trying to do good. I did the Pasadena Humane Society. I've been following their Instagram and just have been blown away by the services that they're doing for these animals. It's pretty amazing. If you don't know, California's on fire.
Everyone knows.
Again.
It's always on fire.
But
But at this time, it's really bad.
this is a terrible, terrible fire. So that's it for you for spending?
Yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah. But then it makes me realize, because the only transactions that are going through my bank account right now are obviously my bills. And normally I'm not paying attention, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But because I'm doing this, I want to see like, okay, how much am I saving? How much am I saving? And then I see how much life costs just to live. And it's depressing.
Yeah.
So
Because I've been making a conscious effort not to do the impulse buying. You know, not the TikTok late night shopping, not the Instagram influencer purchases.
Oh, I just scroll right past it.
Yep.
As soon as I see that it's an ad or it's somebody showing a haul, I just keep scrolling. I did buy one other thing. I bought a birthday present,
Okay.
but I ordered it from Target instead of going to Target.
Smart.
So, yeah.
Yeah,
That was
I did go into Target. I had to return something, returned it, and did not shop. I'm looking at my my Rocket Rocket.
Oh, don't even say it. They don't sponsor us.
Oh, right. No, I mean, I'm looking at my transactions, not sponsored. I spent $6 for a parking ticket. That's something I did. Not ticket, but like, you know.
To park. Pay to
park.
park somewhere. Okay.
No, I've been doing really well until today.
Oh, what'd you do? It's not even February yet.
Today. Here's my story. This is what I was going to tell you on the podcast.
Okay.
So, you know how we are rebuilding Grandpa's old truck?
Yeah.
And we bought that Escalade to take the engine out of it and put it in the yellow truck.
Yeah.
And then I sold the Escalade as is, just to get rid of it. We took the engine, we took what we needed out of it, and the next person could take the parts and do what they want out of it.
Okay.
Right? Made the guy a great deal, sold it, done. 2 days ago, I get a letter from the police department saying that the Escalade was abandoned on the side of the road and it is now in a towing yard. And I go, well, I don't own that car. So why am I getting this? And I call the towing agency, and they say that the name was never transferred over since it's under my name. I now owe over $900 to get it out of the towing yard.
What if you don't? What if you just leave it? Is that allowed?
And I said that, I go, it's not even worth $900. You know, it's there's no engine. It's not drivable. I go, I sold this. I have a bill of sale. And he said, unfortunately, this happens frequently. The people buy it, strip it, dump it. They get what they want for it. And he's like, you know, you were taken advantage of. And because you have, you know, no proof from the DMV that you did this, it's under your name. And they will put a lien on pretty much your life. And he said, like I said, the bill right now is up to $900. And I told him, and it's me because I'm not good with confrontation. I start crying on the phone to this complete stranger. And I explained to him, like, this is what happened. This is what we're doing. I've never sold a vehicle anymore. Play kind of the dumb girl card. Not that I was trying to play a card. It was like a legit thing. And he was so nice, like ridiculous, like to the point of being, I want to write like a Yelp review on how kind this guy was.
Who was this?
It's a towing yard guy.
Oh, okay.
And he says, listen, I feel for you. I'm so sorry. I can do this for you if this will help at all. Because he's like, I would call the guy, tell him to come get his car. And I go, the guy's not going to do that. There is no car to come get. It's not like some fancy drivable car. It's a piece of junk at this point. And I go, I don't have like a tow truck or anything to come and get it. I can't, it's not even, there's no engine in the vehicle. He says, I will, if you give me $500, pay for $500 to get it out, I will send it to the crush yard, send you a thing in the mail that says you are not doing or have any ownership, any responsibility for this vehicle anymore. You'll never have to see or hear about this again.
No.
Oh, why?
I want to go to war with this guy.
Well, I already paid my $500.
I don't care. I want to go to war with him anyway.
Okay, well we can do that. I'm all for that.
I have his name.
I do too, and I have his phone number.
This guy is going down.
Okay, well let's do it.
We need to make a plan.
Okay, well I'm all for that.
Should we go to Reddit and figure out a revenge?
How to do this?
Yeah.
I am fully on board, but I was freaking out. He's like, honestly, every day your bill is going up, and he even told me. He said, don't be alarmed in the next few days, few weeks, if you continue to get some, bills from the police department that have some really big numbers, some really big fees that you're going to owe. He said, totally disregard them. Give me a call if you have any other questions. He's like, my name is Kevin. I'm the owner of this tow yard. I will totally help you. But
we're going to war.
But wasn't that, yes, I still had to pay $500, but wasn't that really kind of this guy? Like, totally talked me off a ledge. I was freaking out.
Yep.
I did not want to pay $900+ for a piece of crap. So, yeah.
Because he bugged me. This guy bugged me.
Oh, he called me too. Over and over and over.
Oh, I will. Ooh.
I know.
I will
I'm
find
glad
out where
you're mad because I just
cried.
cried.
I will find out where he lives.
I just cried about it.
What was his name?
Daniel.
Oh, I will find you, Daniel.
I have got his phone number. I've got his Facebook profile.
Didn't I screenshot the message and send it to you?
Probably.
You have his Facebook profile too?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's right here.
Don't you have his name on the bill of sale?
Yeah.
Oh, I will.
Here you go, right there. Here's all the messages from him, all my text messages. Yeah, I've got it all.
No, you already paid this guy?
Yeah, because
it's going to be crunched?
Yeah, but Daniel doesn't know that.
Because I think that this car should go back to him. I think it ran away from home, and it needs to be returned to his front yard.
Well, how would it be returned if you don't pay the $900 to get it out?
I don't know. GoFundMe.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
It was just, the price was going up for every day it was sitting in the tow yard.
Oh, I want to go to war with him.
I was considering taking him to small claims court.
Did you contact him At all?
No.
Why?
Because I was freaking out when I got this thing in the mail.
I would have contacted him immediately.
No, if you look at the police report thing, the car is stripped. They took everything out of it. They knew exactly what they were doing.
So? You didn't tell the police that this was...
I didn't talk to the police. It came in the mail.
I would have called the police.
Next time you can do it.
And oh, I'm going to...
I'm glad you're mad.
I'm pissed. No, we're getting revenge. You have a child too, Daniel Espinoza.
Oh,
what a great example.
He brought his child to pick up the vehicle and his wife. I want me to text him right now.
Yeah.
And say, hey, and maybe there'll be an update, or maybe he'll block me. Let's see.
Oh, I'm going to... what if I just so happen to write a letter that looks like it came from an attorney to him? No, I need to be more creative than that. Send us all your creative ideas of what to do to this guy. I am so pissed. This guy harassed me. Oh, I really need these parts. Oh, can you please tell her to contact me? I'm really trying to get a hold. Oh my gosh.
Okay, what do you want me to say? Hey, Daniel, did you know your car ran away from home?
Yeah. Are you missing something? Did you lose something maybe? Just say, hey, Daniel, have you had a chance to file the paperwork with the DMV? I'm awaiting title transfer for tax purposes.
Oh, you're smart.
See, I can come up with things. I don't know where I'm going to go next, but I don't think you should immediately, because then he's just going to block you.
Right.
Hey, Daniel, Happy New Year. Hope going really nice. Make him feel really guilty.
He picked up the car on New Year's. Sent.
Oh, I'm excited. I hope he responds. He probably won't, but
now
still.
He's going to block me.
Also, does it bug you when people say Happy New Year's?
Yes, it's not New Year's. It's New Year.
But it's short for New Year's Eve. That's what we've talked about this before.
Yeah. If it's something like, oh my gosh, the car got stolen the other night.
Bullshit.
I've been looking for it.
Nobody's stealing that car. Nobody can steal that car. I would still contact the police. I think it would be worth filing charges because that's essentially theft. He did something that costs you money.
Yeah. And heartache and stress and...
Yeah, so small claims. I mean, that's a criminal charge, right? Isn't that illegal to dump stuff on the side of the road like that?
Yeah, people do it all the time around here.
Yeah, but so it's essentially it's incriminating you for something that he did. That's like fraud, and I don't know. That's got to be something.
Okay, let's make a Reddit post about it.
Okay,
we'll do it. Speaking of Reddit posts, do you want to talk about our...
I can't believe you held that story in for that long. That's crazy. I'm going to find him. I will find you.
I was not happy.
What's that Tommy Boy quote? I know where you live and I've seen where you sleep and I swear on everything holy your mothers will scream when they see what I've done to you. Or is it cry?
I think it's cry, but that was really good delivery.
Thanks.
Really good delivery.
Oh, I'm going to find him.
I know, it's sickening. I invited him to come on an airplane ride with his kids.
Oh.
My no spend 2025 had a big $500 bill today.
Yeah, fuck that.
Okay, I've got mine ready in my hands. Okay, so mine is from Don't Work Here, Lady.
That's the subreddit?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I've never heard of that one. Okay.
No, it's from the subreddit I Don't Work Here, Lady. I left off the I.
Oh, yeah, that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah. My eyes are old. All right, if you don't work here, then tell me where you do work so I can get you fired, is the subject title line.
Oh, okay.
Last week or so, I was doing a supply run at the local Costco for our food truck, and I still had my hat and hairnet on since I was returning to the truck with the rather small haul. It was a busy day, and I picked what turned out to be the slowest line. And instead of sitting there watching old folks count out change, I decided to grab a hot dog and a soda. How much is a hot dog and a soda at Costco right now?
I don't know, because I'm not a Costco member.
Oh, I think it's like $3 or something.
I thought they weren't going to raise the price.
Oh, I don't know.
I thought that was like one thing they stood firm on, that they're not raising the price.
But $3 for a hot dog and soda? You think that's a lot?
No, but I think that it was like $1.50 before for a hot dog or something. I don't know.
I don't even
I
know
have no idea.
I don't know. It takes about 3 to 4 minutes, in which time the first of 3 old folks only just finished paying for the next to scan through and take forever. So this lady who's behind where I left my cart for less than 5 minutes just starts going off. Do you work here? Why would you just go off like that and leave your cart in line? I sort of shrug it off since the line is basically still not moving. She throws in it must be nice to have all the time in the world to do whatever you want. I thought she must have been joking, surely, and I just missed it, so I try to joke back. I'm sure you could grab a hot dog too. This is probably the slowest line here. Humor was apparently the exact wrong response because this woman immediately gets irate and spits. Does your supervisor know you are holding up the line? What kind of unprofessional asshole just wanders off and leaves their cart sitting in line? I look at this lady like she's speaking ancient Egyptian. The line hadn't even moved in the time it took me to hit the food court some 10 cart lengths away from this sedentary till. There was still an entire person with full cart in front who themselves doesn't yet have the room to start unloading onto the checkout belt. I finally hit her with a, "No, I don't work here, lady." To which she flippantly replies, "Of course not. The employees here aren't assholes who would do such a stupid, thoughtless thing and hold up the line for their own selfishness." By now the cashier has started taking notice, as well as the bagger, since watching this lady make a scene is probably more entertaining than yet another old person counting out exact change. I'm still dumbfounded. Is this lady dense? The line hasn't moved at all. But before I can point that fact out to her, she unloads with a, "Where do you work? I want to tell your boss about how much of an asshole you are in public. Whoever you work for, you're making them look bad." What even the fuck? Obviously, not if you can't tell who I even work for, regardless of whatever I might have done. Her bullshit continues, and I just try to ignore it. But it's literally damn near half an hour of this crap as we wait to be checked out. I only have 2 large items in the cart, so it's a quick scan and the card to pay, not even 3 minutes next to the 30 that the 2 ahead took. But she crowns off with a, "Why would you do such an asshole thing, huh? Why do you do such inconsiderate things?" This bullshit has been going on so long that I've basically had time to shower, thought up the perfect clap back, so why not? I lean over the front of her cart, gripping it tightly, put the smuggest, most asshole look on my face that I can twist up, and say, "Just to ruin your day, Karen, I got out of bed today and was just waiting for an opportunity to make you, in particular, miserable."
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Before she can process that, I grab my cart and start rolling off, watching her go beet red in the face with pure, unadulterated rage. I basically said exactly what that kind of person feels. I confirmed, without a hint of sarcasm in my tone, that my goal in life was to make her miserable. But I guess being right didn't satisfy her like she wanted. The cashier and bagger looked like they were both holding back laughter as I looked over my shoulder to watch her silent meltdown. But the only thing she could muster was yelling, "Asshole!" to me, which I dropped a quick, "Up yours, Karen," and rolled off like a smug jackass, knowing I'd probably be living rent-free in that woman's head for a good while. As someone who works in food service, it was super cathartic to get to clap back consequence-free.
That's amazing. But it's pretty much like a non-story. I don't understand how it ever got to that point.
Like why she felt the need to go off on him for leaving his cart in line that wasn't moving?
Yeah, because if the line didn't move, then it wouldn't make a difference. If the line was moving and then there was just a cart there with nobody attending it, you just go around it. Like, how is that a story? That's just, I don't know. So obviously it didn't move. The line didn't move.
Right.
And she was just mad that he wasn't standing there being miserable like everybody else and went and got himself a hot dog.
I mean, multiple times I've been in like grocery store lines where there's, a few people in line and someone, maybe forgets to grab something, leaves their cart, runs to grab it and comes back in line. It's not a big deal. It's not like a lose your feet. No.
And if they're not back in time,
then you go around them.
You go around them if the register's open.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've said to the person behind me, "Oh my gosh, I forgot to grab this. I will be right back."
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah.
Like I don't know. That's somebody looking to take out their anger and frustration and try to feel big for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's just.
And okay, fine. If you want to make your one little comment, go for it. But for her to keep going and going, and then the whole, like, where do you work? I want to call your boss.
I also want to know where he works. Because he said he was at a food truck, right?
Yeah, he like worked in food service, but he's getting Costco food too.
Yeah,
I thought the same thing.
Yeah, I'm like,
I thought
okay,
the exact same thing.
Do you guys just, or maybe you're just sick of having, I don't know, tacos every day?
I don't know. I don't know.
The other thing I wondered was, why are you, like, I thought you had to wear that hat and hairnet when you were
serving food?
Serving. Like, I feel like when you take it out in the wild, it becomes contaminated. I don't know. It just feels weird that you would wear it. But I guess a hairnet's keeping your hair in, so there wouldn't be a reason to take it off. But I thought that part was a little strange, too.
Yeah, he was wearing, like, the vest or something and the hairnet. The shirt?
I thought it was a hairnet and a hat. I don't know. It doesn't matter. But, yeah, I'm curious. That's pretty great, though.
But I love that he did that. I wish I would love to see something like that happen.
That's like the perfect way to get back at somebody is just lean into it.
Well, and he's being calm. He's not raising his voice. He's not giving her what she wants. She wants someone to retaliate and fight with her.
Yeah.
And he's being not kind, because he called her a bitch and stuff too. But he's just talking to her calmly.
And he kind of gave her an out, too, at the beginning. When he's like, "Oh, yeah, it's not going anywhere. You probably have time to get a hot dog, too." Like, he kind of laughed it off, gave her an out to not continue to escalate. But for whatever reason, because she's just a miserable person, she kept running with it.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to say anything?
Danielle Espinosa, I will find you.
So, speaking of Daniel Espinosa, I just got a text message.
What did he say?
He said, "Oh, no. I didn't. I just took it to the salvage yard with the bill of sale."
Okay. Ask him. Okay. Hold on. Wait. So he said he took it to the salvage yard with the bill of sale.
"Hey, Daniel, just wondering if you had a chance to do the title transfer for the Escalade. I'm wanting the transfer for tax purposes. Hope all is well." Oh,
and he
no,
says,
"I didn't. I just took it to the salvage yard with the bill of sale."
I would say, oh gosh, I want to trap him.
Well, trap him. He already said he took it to the salvage yard.
Okay,
he's
but
already lying.
Right. So, but you need to keep him going. You said, okay, say, I really need that information for my taxes. Can you give me the salvage yard information, like where you took it? And do you have an invoice or like
receipt
or any proof that it went to the salvage yard?
Okay, here it goes.
Or say something like, "Oh shoot, I really needed that, but can you at least give me the information from the salvage yard so that I can obtain transfer," or something along. You know where I'm going with this?
I totally do.
This is a terrible podcast. I can't use words.
Oh, okay. So I have, "Oh, shoot. Can you give me the name of the salvage yard? I really would like that info for my records."
Say I really need that info.
I really need that info for my records.
So do you also have a copy of the bill of sale?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Do you want to say anything about Daniel?
I will find you.
Okay. So Angela's going to hunt down Daniel.
We're going to make a post on Reddit. For ideas for
where should we put it, like so people know where to look for it?
I think we should put it a few places.
Okay.
I think I mean, and by a few places I mean not just Reddit. Like, I think there's Facebook groups, there's,
and see who comes back with some good info
for
us.
I mean, there's r/legal advice. You could look there.
Okay.
We could do like a petty revenge type thing. I mean, obviously, and the petty revenge stuff obviously has to be legal, unfortunately.
Right.
But,
I mean, all I thought of was just like leaving him a bad review on Marketplace.
No. Don't say anything on Marketplace yet.
Okay.
We need to keep him in the dark.
Okay. Let's do that. All right. So we'll post it. You guys comment. Let us know what you think. And we'll keep you updated next week on the saga of the Escalade that's now going to get squished.
Yeah. Yeah. We need to go deep with this. Okay.
But not like balls deep.
No, keep those balls in.
Yeah.
Keep them tucked.
Yeah. And don't forget to be a fountain.
Not a drain.
Bye.
Bye.